set up the organization, the Hong Kong Professionals Advancement Association, 2 years ago. And with a little bit of background and history, because way back in 2005, about 50 to 60 Hong Kong professionals, we had the opportunity to visit Beijing and actually study at Tsinghua University to learn more about the political and economic developments of our motherland. And when we got back to Hong Kong, we started thinking that that was a very, very good experience for Hong Kong professionals, and we want to see whether we can set up an association to foster and promote more similar activities going forward, because we believe that Hong Kong professionals would benefit from first-hand experience to go and see and learn about what's happening in China, as well as meeting up with their fellow counterparts within China, so that there could be a lot more cross-fertilization of ideas and views. So it's really from those backgrounds that we decided to set up the association, and that was 2 years ago. And we started with about 58 members, if my memory serves me right. We now have close to 300 members now, and most of us would have gone through some form of courses in terms of understanding more about what's happening in China. I think let me use challenge as opposed to worries, because I think as professionals, obviously, we want to leverage our skill sets and as well as opening up new markets. And China represents a very clear choice here, because China is a very big market for professional services. And so as far as our members are concerned, how to gain access into the China market is an issue, is a challenge, although we have CIPA and other arrangements, but sometimes the thresholds are still very high. So getting the right partnership to conduct business with is also another challenge for them. So there's a whole series of issues, but you need to take the first step, understand more about China, understand a bit more about your profession in China, before you can actually move on. I think the tendency must be yes, because if you look at it, Hong Kong really is a very small place and a very saturated market as far as professional services is concerned, because we've been so successful for so long, and we've got a lot of professionals which are of very high standard, and we need to find markets, and China clearly presents itself as a very good choice in terms of opening up new markets. And I think if you look at it, the opportunities are abundant in China with the economic growth that it is currently experiencing. So for professionals, I think if there is a choice or if there's an opportunity, they really should think very hard about whether to make the move or not, because clearly there's a lot of opportunities in China.